Every American president travels with one of the most advanced security systems on Earth. Fighter jets patrol the skies above. Secret Service agents monitor every movement. Entire city blocks can be locked down within minutes. Yet despite all of this technology, one piece of equipment remains at the center of presidential security: a car. But not just any car. It's a massive armored vehicle known as the Beast, a machine designed to withstand bullets, bombs, chemical attacks, and almost anything else imaginable. And behind it stands a company that has quietly dominated presidential transportation for decades: General Motors. For generations, presidents have traveled in vehicles carrying Cadillac badges, turning General Motors into one of the most trusted names in American government transportation. But how did a car company become responsible for moving the most powerful person in the world? And what makes the president's vehicle so different from every other car on the road? Protecting a president has never been easy. As the United States grew into a global superpower, the president became one of the most recognizable figures on Earth. That visibility came with enormous risks. Assassination attempts, political violence, and growing security concerns forced the government to rethink how presidents traveled. In the early years of the Republic, presidents traveled in horse-drawn carriages. Security was minimal because the threats were limited. But as automobiles emerged in the early 20th century, the government realized that vehicles could provide both mobility and protection. The challenge was finding a manufacturer capable of meeting the unique demands of presidential security. The vehicle needed to be reliable, comfortable, powerful, and capable of carrying specialized equipment. Most importantly, it needed to project strength and authority. Over time, American luxury brands became the natural choice, and among them, Cadillac emerged as the favorite. Founded in 1902, Cadillac quickly established itself as one of America's premier luxury automobile manufacturers. When General Motors acquired Cadillac in 1909, the brand became the flagship of GM's growing automotive empire. Cadillac earned a reputation for innovation, precision engineering, and luxury. For decades, it represented American success. Business leaders drove Cadillacs. Celebrities drove Cadillacs. Presidents eventually did too. By the mid-20th century, Cadillac had become synonymous with power and prestige. It wasn't just a car. It was a symbol. For a president seeking to project confidence and authority, Cadillac was the perfect choice. The relationship between Cadillac and the White House grew stronger with each administration, creating a tradition that continues today. Everything changed after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. The tragedy exposed vulnerabilities in presidential transportation and led to major changes in security procedures. Open-top presidential vehicles quickly became a thing of the past. Security experts began demanding armored cars capable of protecting presidents from increasingly sophisticated threats. Over the following decades, presidential limousines evolved dramatically. Each new generation became larger, heavier, and more technologically advanced. Eventually, the modern Beast emerged. While it carries Cadillac's styling cues, it is far closer to an armored military vehicle than a luxury sedan. Built on a heavy-duty chassis, the Beast incorporates armor, bullet-resistant glass, reinforced doors, and advanced communication systems. Every aspect of the vehicle is designed with one goal in mind: keeping the president alive. From the outside, the Beast looks like an oversized Cadillac, but underneath, it is something entirely different. Security experts believe the vehicle weighs close to 10 tons, making it one of the heaviest passenger vehicles ever created. Its doors are reportedly as thick as aircraft cabin doors. The windows consist of multiple layers of bullet-resistant glass. The fuel tank is protected against explosions. Run-flat tires allow the vehicle to continue moving even after sustaining significant damage. Inside, the Beast contains secure communication systems, encrypted networks, and emergency medical supplies. Reports suggest that blood matching the president's type may even be carried on board for emergencies. Every detail reflects decades of security planning and engineering. The Beast is impressive, but it is only one piece of a much larger system. A presidential motorcade often includes dozens of vehicles. Secret Service agents travel in heavily armored SUVs. Counter-assault teams stand ready to respond to threats. Communications vehicles maintain constant contact with command centers. Ambulances accompany the convoy wherever it goes. Local law enforcement agencies coordinate road closures and crowd control. Every movement is carefully planned. Every route is analyzed. Every potential threat is evaluated. The result is one of the most sophisticated mobile security operations in the world. One question remains: why General Motors? Why not Ford? Why not another manufacturer? The answer comes down to capability, trust, and history. General Motors has decades of experience building specialized vehicles for government use. Its Cadillac division provides the prestige expected of presidential transportation, while GM's engineering resources allow it to develop highly customized platforms. Over time, the relationship between GM and the federal government has become deeply established. Security agencies understand GM's vehicles. Engineers understand government requirements. The result is a partnership built on experience and reliability. For the Secret Service, changing manufacturers would introduce unnecessary uncertainty into an already complex operation. For most people, General Motors is simply a car company. But behind the scenes, it has become something much more significant. For decades, GM has helped transport and protect the most powerful person in the world. Through Cadillac, it has created vehicles that combine luxury, engineering, and security in ways few manufacturers can match. The Beast is more than a limousine. It is a symbol of American power, technological capability, and the enormous effort required to protect a president. Every time a motorcade moves through a city, millions of people see a black Cadillac surrounded by security vehicles. What they may not realize is that behind that vehicle lies more than a century of automotive history, engineering innovation, and one of the most trusted partnerships in government transportation. General Motors didn't just build cars for presidents. It became the car company of American presidents.